Right here in sunny San Antonio. It was a scorching hot day today. We're about to go pick up the heat here at Laguna Seca for the race 2 of our of our 6 race series with the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. I'll tell you what, race 1, unexpected rainstorm passed through here. A great opportunity to watch our drivers get busy with it. Let me take you around the track for one lap here, and we'll show you what we got going on here. It's qualifying has started. See if I can't do something here and try to unimpress y'all. Anthony, if you want to chime in, certainly can. Joining me in the booth right now is going to be Anthony Johnson, one of our stars in the Formula One series, driving the Red Bull Toro Rosso this season. This coming up season for the 2018 season. I don't know what car y'all guys going to try to get into. Your teammate, of course, Eric Garcia, one of the fastest guys I know out there. Definitely a hell of a teammate to have. What an awesome combination between you and him. But again, the question was, what car do y'all think y'all are going to be picking?
Most likely the Merc.
Trying to get in the Mercedes, the Silver Arrows. Yeah, Donnie's not going to try. He doesn't want the Silver Arrow. He wants to get moved down a little bit with his teammate here, Roaster 236. We'll see what happens here. I'll make some changes on my setup here real quick. While I'm on my outlap, put some traction control on for me because I'm an old man, sissy. Oh yeah, I'm old. I'm 51. Too old to be playing these games. Oh, he goes wide. He goes wide. Oh, here we go. That's texting. Okay, here we go.
I think that's my problem too. Reflexes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
But I'm gonna be shooting for first. Once it comes out, I'm going to be practicing.
I hear you. I hear you. You know, that's going to be exciting for you, man. I mean, you got to be excited for the 2018 season. This last game, you did really well. I mean, your wet racing is fantastic, man. It's just still a joy to watch you move around the track there, man. You certainly have control of the car. You gave us some exciting starts. Mexico was probably the best. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. But here I go on the hot lap here. I got everything dialed up, ready to go, and here I. Wow.
Delayed. Watch it in real time. I just got that. It's like a 5-second delay or a little bit more.
Yeah, you're trying to keep it on the track, keep it in the narrow, straight and narrow here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Under the Mother's Bridge here. 125 miles an hour on the brakes. As Shane Edgar said earlier, this is definitely a driver's car. You got to drive this car for real, man. This car is not going to give you any mercy. Oh.
Yeah, like I was telling the other guys, I raced it a little bit on PC. The back end is just, it's unreal compared to Formula One. It just wants to go out every time I turn it on.
Oh, for sure. The course, you're pretty good there. A little bit of heel toe here. Load up here, put it on the front straightaway. We'll do one more here. As my tires are heated up. Ah! Yeah. Hopefully nobody's coming behind me. That was no bueno. All right, one more shot. That's all I want. One more shot. Turn 1 is where you can make it or break it. We saw number 2 spin around. We saw Roaster go wide, give up the spot. Seeing a lot of things happen right there, turn 1. And this seems to get a lot of people out. Turn. This corner there seems to make a lot of people overdrive there. Almost got me too. Come on. Here we go. Down. Thought I was going faster. Up the hill. behind me. Ah! That's it. Yeah, I blew it. That's it. Didn't even set a good qualifying time. Yeah, I tell you, this car is definitely a handful. I just put it. The setup I got on here is probably nothing. Just certainly not anywhere near trying to be competitive here. But yeah, let me bring it into the house here. So pit road entrance, as you can see, is extremely difficult. It's kind of like look at my pit is right here too. So, woo! Yeah, it's like Bathurst has got one of the worst pit road entrances ever. Yeah, don't want to do that. Don't want to mute myself. So back in the thing here. Let me I can't retire. So back on the monitor here. So let's look. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left. Who's on the top step? Of course, number 2 with a 23.719. Rosa right behind him, texting right behind them with a 124.434. Hendrick, Donnie, JB, and Cowboy. Cowboy made it in here. Good job from Cowboy. Let me run down there real quick to the chat and run down here and tell Cowboy what's going on. 1 second. Cowboy, I'm glad you made it. We're streaming live right now. Stick around. Races with us. It's a 40-minute race. So I'm up in the booth. Just listen to these guys out here. If you have any questions, just speak up. Somebody will answer you. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. It's going to be an all-out battle right here. So there you go. Can you hear me? If anybody can hear me, just let him know what I said. Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right, good deal. Thank you. All right, back up in the booth there. All right, had to touch base there with Cowboy. Let him know what was going on. So let's get back in the game here. Hope you heard me. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. I'll tell you what, man. This last race was just something to watch there, man. As the number 2 almost spun around there in turn 1. Here comes Rosta, our P2 finisher there in the 69 Vastmac machine. Here he goes on his fast lap, or on a fast lap. Did he get a good lap here? Let's see here. Did not pick up any more time. A 124.366 is his fast time. Here he comes into turn 1. This is where he blew it last time, and almost did it again. He slides it around through there, man, carrying a lot of speed. Woo! That back end just wants to come free there, man, for sure. Oh, and he goes wide. This is that throttle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's just working that throttle, man. Just trying to get that thing where he needs to. Almost ran it wide there. It's coming toward the corkscrew now. He's got to get a great exit here and pick up some time, man, through Rainey's. That left-hand sweeper, I love this after downhill right here. If you can get through here pretty good here, I love this corner right here, this Rainey corner. You just sweep it through. It's an off-camber left-hander, man. He just wants to take you out there to that hill, but look at that, just like that right there. How I learned to drive this track is I was watching the Continental Sports Car Series and watching these slower cars come through here, man. I'll tell you what, man, these guys had different lines, but all of them were just it just helped me understand how this track moved around, man. I mean, this is really a hard track, very narrow. They have several World Championships here. MotoGP used to race here for the World Championship. Of course, Formula One raced here back in the day. IMSA's raced here, so a lot of great names have been on this track. Indy cars raced here. Can you imagine driving an Indy car around here, man? I just could not, man.
No.
I could not drive any kind of open wheel car here. It would just be ridiculous. Now, anyway. Of course, this track has claimed some lives as well. Not too long ago, like 2 years ago, they had a big wreck here for the getting ready for the American MotoGP series, and claimed the life of 3 people. I believe it was one wreck. So it was a misfortunate accident, and yeah. A lot of things have happened here. Father, thank you for the blessing you give us. Thank you for your son, Jesus. We just thank you for the love that you share with us. Bless our drivers, bless our teams, bless our families. Bless my co-host right here, Anthony Johnson. Give him the strength that he needs in his hands so that he can drive the wheel to victory lane for your honor and glory. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah. So, Anthony, the next time you win, you got to say, thank you, Jesus.
All right.
There you go.
Remember.
There you go.
You know us old guys. I remember.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, you know, if you got somebody praying for you, you got something good going on in your life there. So, Cowboy did not make a time. Cowboy did not make a time here. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he'll join us in the race. Let's see. That's it. Let me retire and spectate and get ready to go. Your thoughts, Anthony, on the fun and festivities that are about to happen here?
Well, I mean, it was fun last time. I'm gonna just sit here and watch and see the outcome.
I hear that's pretty much the generic answer there, but yeah, there you go. All right. So watching the grid here, I'll tell you what, man, the number 2 has just been fantastic. Coming to our Formula One series next year, Hendrick is coming. You know, Rosta stepping up his game. You know, you got a whole batch of younger drivers here that are not going to be easy to work around with in the Formula One. That's why I wanted you to work with Jet. Did you find him? Did you all get him in the room?
Yeah, we got him in a room. I give him a little bit of tips and everything, so hopefully, you know, he can get up to speed. He's just got to practice. That's the only, you know, that's my philosophy.
That's for sure. Well, that's the only philosophy that's going to work for you here in Formula One. I mean, you're coming up against guys like Anto and Finn, and of course South Bronx will be joining us again. I mean, these guys are relentless, man. They know their game. They know this game. They know Formula One. They know the strategies. They know how to read your moves. I mean, it's really hard, really difficult to pull anything over on these guys because they definitely have a response for just about anything you can come up with. Man, definitely. Yeah. So I understand what you mean. Practice. You just got to be fast. So here we go. Get ready to start here. Race 2, 40-minute session at Laguna Seca. Cars are on the grid, lined up, ready to go. Jesus has been talked to. He's here. We'll see what happens. 8 drivers. And we're off. Russell with a whole shot. Oh, look at that texting on the outside. Oh, he rubbing hard there. Oh, it's a 3-way rub. Texting with the inside move. The whole shot of the number 2. Look at Russell going wide, way wide there. Oh, man. Let's get back up. Oh, no, my TV went out. Oh, no. My damn surround sound turns off because it gets hot. I moved it. Having some contact back there. Donnie back on the track there, but that's not the race he wanted to have. Uh-oh. Who's that in the red car? That's Cowboy having a rough go of it too as well. So Cowboy, Donnie in the back already, early on here. Wow. Henry charging up there, and Rosta in P3, texting P4, the number 2 taking that spot back. He's in P1. Wow. What a start. It's unfortunate my game turn. Oh, my God, I missed it. Yeah, it gets hot now. I moved it. Oh, no, the number 2 blows it coming in at the corkscrew. Oh, man, cold tires, cold brakes. That gives Texing an opportunity to come back here. Texing's raced with us before in a couple of series. Just one every once in a while. He hasn't raced a full series, but guy's definitely got what it takes to get on the track here. He's got some skill. We hope to see that he does well today. But yeah, definitely he had a great shot there, man. That start was awesome. Rosta going way wide there, and that spot up. Or Texing going way wide there, should I say? Let's see here. Who's that? Yeah, that was Texing going wide. So Texing dropping down to P3. Okay, I got to remember he's in the purple trim car, the Apex car, the Mr. Beast car, looking like that. Oh, Rosta again going wide in turn 1. Henry goes wide in turn 1. Texing gets that spot. Oh, let's go on board with Hendrick. He's got the great shot of this. We'll move over and hold on. Where's the remote? Johnny, you're just all messed up today. Here we go. All board now with Hendrick Fly. Hendrick 88 getting around here, our NASCAR hero, trying to bring some pain and suffering to somebody here. The Russ is right at the gearbox here of the number 2 machine Texing. Hendrick right there. So these guys are only a few seconds back. Cowboy already back down 49 seconds, man. What a hard go. Donnie 13 seconds. Mr. B moving up the ladder 6 seconds back. But wow. Cowboy, we found him the other night, and he wanted to join us. He wanted to race clean. He wanted a good room. We brought him to one. He did very well tonight, and not so much with some of the other stars in the room here. Was waiting on Antel to show up there. Texting open the door a little bit there. That gives you opportunity for us to come right in. As you can see here from Hendrick's view, he's got a great view of this battle. He wants something to happen here for sure. Whoa! Onto the front straightaway here. As they whoa it up there. It's a good inside shot there. Right there in the gearbox of Rosta 236. He could be making a move here. Switch it on to full rich. Rosta's got to take that defensive line. Woes it up, and he goes a little bit wide there. Rosta with a better entrance into turn 1 and a great exit. Wow, getting around the track here. Wow, really well. These three cars are pretty much hooked up here. This is what happens here. Where's Mr. B? Here he comes. He's not too far behind this battle here. If anything transpires, he could be right there for the for that scoop him up. And thank you very much for that. Let's see what happens. So Rosta trying to close the deal here on Texing. Texing again, like I said, is a pretty decent driver here. Let's see if he can hold off some of the ministry's finest. Rosta 236 getting somewhere in a big hurry. Trying to put himself between some space between him and Hendrick, because he knows for sure Hendrick's like a cobra. Cha, cha, like that cobra sound. You gotta do the cobra sound. Cha. Then you gotta do the two fangs of your teeth. Cha. With your fingers, you know, like yeah. You gotta do that. You gotta do the whole motion. Cha. Oh, Texas goes wide and rainy. That gives Roasted the opportunity to close the deal here. Oh, he's right there. Oh, where's Hendrick at? Hendrick's watching this go. He slowed down a little bit here. He didn't want to get it too close. Back on board with Rosta as he rolls it up here, coming out of the final corner onto turn one. Let's see who gets a good shot there. Hey, exit-wise, it's Texi. He gets a better shot than Rosta. Rosta stayed on the rumble strips just a tad too long. I'll tell you what, rumble strips bad. They're real bad here. Real bad here. As you can see, there's really very little runoff area. There's some runoff there, but the rest of the track is this white line and sand. Yeah, you get off in that a little bit. 2 tires off here is not where you want to be. Staying on that rumble strip there, not a good idea at all. Yeah, I couldn't see them racing Formula 1 here, man. This track is entirely too fast. I'm sorry, too slow, and there's no runoff area. Formula 1, you need, a massive track. Oh boy, here they come. Yeah.
Gravel tracks, because that dirt will just.
Yeah, skip right
into the wall. And
yeah, Texan goes wide. Rosta's right there on his bumper. Flash your lights, Rosta. Flash your lights. Get him distracted. Yeah, let him know you're there. Get in there. Some psychological warfare. He's got to get underneath the skin there. Oh, Texan goes way wide. That's it. Let's get over the door. Rosta got to get around him. He's on the outside. Oh, boy. Let's switch camera views here. Taking a look there. On the outside, wheel to wheel. Oh, boy. Here they come. We see that Hendrick's right there. Oh, Rosta's not in the preferred line. Look at that side by side. That's some great racing. Look at Hendrick trying to sneak in there. Oh boy, he does. He takes that spot away from no, he doesn't. He takes that spot away. Oh, Hendrick chopping his side, runs Rosta wide. Oh, there's a drag race down the front straightaway. I'm trying to move my mic back so it doesn't get too distorted, but woo, look at that down the front straightaway here. Texing holds on to that spot. There goes Hendrick scooping up P2. Oh man. Oh, he almost spins it around. Whoa, man. He does. He goes wide. That's Rosta trying to get back. But what a defensive move there from Hendrick to block and maintain that spot. Rosta's still got to apply pressure, big pressure here. Mr. B liking that. Oh, man. What do you think, Anthony, man? You got to tell me something good here.
Oh, yeah. Some good racing.
Enthusiastic as always there, Anthony Johnson, our Formula 1 hero. Definitely trying to. I hear you now. That's all good. Just teasing. Here we go. Let's go on board now with Hendrick. He's lost that spot to Rosta, getting a little wide there. Oh man, Hendrick alluded to the. Just wasn't expecting the temperature changes earlier on in the first race and couldn't get the car underneath him. But wow, he was right there, man, for this battle to transpire. He almost capitalized on that. Texing, fighting off these two guys, man, with a mop handle and a broom in one hand and a mop in the other, man, a trash can lid in the other. Trying to hold these two drivers at bay. But here we go, Hendrick on the inside of Rosta. Does he get that spot? Let's go back on the trackside. Look at that. Oh, Rosta holding on to it. This time he holds on to it. Doesn't go wide. Hendrick giving him plenty of racing room. Now it's a drag race down the front straightaway. Who's got the fastest car? Hendrick's got the preferred line. But Rosta woes it up a little bit. He's going to try to dive it in deep, keep it under control. Gives that spot to Hendrick. Oh, man. So it looks like P3 and P4 definitely evenly matched. There goes Mr. B there in P5. Donnie back a little ways in P6. Wow. So the number 2 trying to scoot away. Texting a P2. Hendrick P3. Rosta P4. Wow. I'm telling you, man, it's going to get crazy here. These last couple of laps here as they wind down. Hopefully it stays as close and as competitive as it was the last race there. Rosta almost scooped it up as the number 2 spun around on the entrance into turn 1 there on the last lap. And wow, from 6 seconds down to 3, but Roasted just could not get it together, and the number 2 got his car back underneath him and went on to win the race there. Look at that front end just come off the ground there, man, diving into that corkscrew. Hendrick has got the car right now. His tires are heated up, and he's certainly trying to make some pace here. 9 seconds off the back bumper of the number 2. 3 seconds off Texi, actually 2 seconds now. So let's see what happens here. Down the front straightaway in the Tagusi 13 machine. Hendrick Fly. Let's see how Ministry of Speed's crank it up with Hendrick here and see where he'll take us on the track. Will he take us anywhere far? Let's go. Here we go. Have it 30 minutes down, 10 minutes in the books already, 8 laps down, and last race was a 30-minute race with 20 laps. So we're looking at about 30 laps here, 22 more to go. Still 6 drivers in the mix here. Donnie Staub's bringing up the rear, but yeah, what a drive from Hendrick, man. It looks like he's got that car underneath him, but not able to close fast enough on Texi, the P2 driver here. Let's go up on board with Texi and see what he's got going on here. Where is the number 1? 7 seconds to the front there, but Texi's definitely got some pace here. A good driver. As I said, goes a little wide there into the... Man, I wish I knew the name of these corners here, man. Let me see if I can bring that up on my Google Maps here and see what we got going on here. Are you familiar with any of these corner names? I know Corkscrew Rainey. I think there's an Andretti on here as well.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I've done forgot, man. I have so many tracks in my head. It's just ridiculous. All right. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. All right, let's get out of here. Now, bring up some Google action here. So on board still with texting, 7 seconds back. I'll change it in a second. Let's see here. Clear all. Oh, I got too many things open on this phone. Got to close the Pornhub. Got to close. Oh, sorry about that. Did I say that out loud? All right, hang on. So Google Maps says Laguna Seca Raceway, GUNA Raceway. Here we go. Here we go. A map with some names on it. All right. Yeah, that's it. Let me download this bad boy. All right, and so, all right, here we go. Into turn 1. That's going to be, that is Andretti. You know, it's not the Andretti hairpin. Where's the start-finish line? This is it, right here. This is the start-finish line. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, it is the start-finish line. That was Andretti hairpin. That's what they call that, turn 1. Then it's just 3. And then we come up to turn 4 here. Through turn 4 with Texi. It was a little wide there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know if his tires are going. Oh, that's why. Knocking on the back door. It's going to be Hendrick Fly. Buzzing his way to victory lane here. Putting the pressure on Texi. You want to know what was happening? That's it. The Hendrick Fly was chewing on his back bumper here. Through turn 5 up to turn 6 right here. And this is going to be the Ray Hall straight. Oh, and he gets it right back. Hendrick Fly busting a move, but not too good of a move. And open the door for Texi. Let's go aboard with Hendrick as he comes down to the corkscrew here and into Rainy Corner. Oh, boy. Man, Hendrick, the sneaky snake he is. Oh, my God. They call him the Cobra. So, wow. Texi looking in his mirror there, goes a little wide, gives that opportunity to Hendrick, and Hendrick just says, Oh no, Hendrick Hendrick, oh, he gets around Texie as Texie just runs out of town out there and loops it around. That's Rosta's door too. Look at that. Oh no, where's Mr. B? Gets around him too. So Texie down 3 spots in one swipe. Oh, what a rookie mistake by the rookie driver. Oh my God. Texie probably just like, what the hell? Contending for the lead, 7 seconds off the mark. Now 20 seconds back. Oh man, what a heartbreak scenario there for Texie. That's it. If number 2 doesn't make any mistakes, only God can stop number 2 now. Wow. Jesus is here. We'll never know. Anything can happen. So we'll hang out here and watch. Jesus is in the stand somewhere watching the race as it unfolds, making decisions and putting the healing on folks. So Hendrick now up to P2, 13 seconds back. Didn't look like he made up any time. He actually lost a second. Badly there with Texie. So 13.222. Rosta 13.743 back. Wow. What do you think about that there, Anthony?
Well, I mean,
what an
little mistake, you know.
That's it. It's all over. Sure, absolutely.
And number 2 is just
he's gone. That's it. So the races, I'm not even watching him anymore, man. I'm watching these guys back here in 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, and 4. Great battle here unfolding as Rosta trying to chew on the back bumper of Hendrick, 88. Let's see if we can get it done here. He's got to get close enough for the draft to kick in, about a second's worth, and he is not quite there. There he is. Now he's right on a second now, but he's a little too far back for my liking. I mean, to make an effective pass here, I mean, you got to definitely be right up on somebody right at this point here through the 100-foot, 50-foot braking markers, and you got to get right up underneath them there too as well. Look at that. Having trouble there rotating the car with 25 minutes to go on the clock here. 25-7. So says Mr. B's making a pit stop, and that's Texie making a stop now. So Texie in the pits now. Those tires have give up the ghost here. Let's take a look what he's got cooking in the oven of speed. A long stop for Texie. Is he going to go a lap down? We're watching Texie now. And let's take a look at the track map and see who's going to come around him here.
Yeah, he must have burned up them tires.
Yeah, he sure did. Here comes the leader now. Oh, no, the leader's in the white dot here, so that's somebody coming around here. Oh, he's a long stop here, and he's got a long pit road exit. Come on, Texie. Come on, Texie. Watching him now. He's not going to make it. Who's just going to make a pass here coming on this front straightaway? Could that be Donnie Staubitz? The great Donnie Staubitz. It is Don. No, it isn't Donnie Staubitz. Who is that? Who's coming on the front straightaway? That's the leader. And number 2, so effectively Texie gets a lap down. Here he comes out of the pits now. So his race is now just a practice run as Texie just could not get out of the pits soon enough. Not sure what happened there, but I think he might have had this fuel too high or set, or his repair, but I don't know, man. I didn't see him make too much contact, but I guess spinning around and some of these rumble strips are tearing up the undercarriages of these cars because the game's certainly penalizing these drivers. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? So is that Texie? It is. So Texie now nowhere near 3rd and 4th. He's like the first car in P4. First car a lap down, but I mean, he's got to pass 3 cars before he even get a lap back, man. I mean, there's no way, dude. Especially guys like Rosta and Hendrick, who's fighting for the second, 3rd spot here. Let's go on board with Rosta as he tries to chew up the back bumper here of Hendrick 88 Fly, should I say. Here he comes in the corkscrew. Now he's close enough here, Anthony. He can do something. He can certainly do something here. Oh, great rotation through the corkscrew. Right on the back bumper, staying with him through Rainey here. He's got a better car now underneath him. Rosta 236, Sasquatch Motorsports, number 2 driver, or should I say number 1 driver. Number 2 driver is Donnie Staubitz, who's currently at P5. They're going to try to stay in the Renault for this F1 season, or get a car that's a little bit better. And see what happens with their Constructors Cup vie. Donnie didn't even say anything about the World Championship, Drivers' Championship, but I know you're thinking that. What do you think, man? You think, given the competition, Finn again, South Bronx, not Rio anymore, but Antel, what do you think about that, man? You work your way through them, because you certainly did on the last race here, man. You got around everybody. I mean, you led the race there, man. For the, strong too. I got no qualms about the way you moved around Antel, man. I mean, that was just hard racing. You did what you have to do, and he wasn't happy about it, but so is life, man. It's what it is. But you certainly had the gusto there. Is it that momentum gonna continue on for the 2018 season?
I'm hoping so. I know I got those 3 to contend with, and I don't know. I don't know these other guys coming in. They could be a challenge too. So I'm gonna have to do my research and my breaking points. I've got to figure out how they drive, because that's the best way of driving behind them.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. Texting out. Somebody was spinning around the course. I think it was him, but he's given up. You see that? He's out now. So texting is off. He's out of the game. Gave it up. Figured there's no possible way. P4. Excuse me, all the way down to last place behind Donnie Staubitz, which is not going to be an easy thing. Yeah, lap down. There's no way, man. So texting just calling it a day here and going to try to find some other room. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, big smash into the braking marker there. That's who is that? I'm on board now with Rosta, but I think that's Hendrick smashing into the turn 1 braking markers there and continuing on. But yeah, that's certainly Hendrick. So Rosta trying to reel him in here. The battle's going to be right here between these 2 drivers. They've been finishing real close together. Rosta finished in front of Hendrick. Hendrick in front of Rosta. It's just the brakes as they break as they come around. So 20 minutes to go. Anything can happen. Stay tuned in here afterwards for driver interviews. But thanks a lot for joining us, Six Gun Johnny and Mr. Fenorio. Y'all know him as the Formula One superstar coming up for the Formula 2018 season. Yeah, Anthony, man, it's always a pleasure to have you in the booth. Great racing with us. Great racing this season for Formula One 2017. Finished third in the championship, fourth in the championship. What was your?
I do believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wow. Against Antel and Finn. I mean, come on, man. You had a couple of really fantastic drives, man, this season.
And horrible.
Well, I don't want to go there with you, but yeah, we had some difficult drives. But your rain racing has just stepped up, man. I mean, big time. The dark clouds follow me wherever I go, and so does the rain. I don't think you were expecting to do this much rain racing this season, but with a teammate like Eric Garcia, your chances are really good for a Constructors Cup. We're talking about that over and over again, but
that's what we're planning on doing this season. If we don't get the Drivers' Championship, we're still going to shoot for that Constructors.
Absolutely. I mean, I would expect no less from you guys. Do you think the physical regiment that you have going on here is building you up, man? Is giving you more testosterone, I guess, would be one way to put it. More gusto, man. As Mexicans would put it. You know what I mean? Ganas, man. The Cubans put it like give you that mojo, man. You think you get your mojo back because of the physical workout that you're doing here?
Well, yeah, I'm working out to stay in shape, but it's probably going to help me in this too, because I mean, a lot of times 100% race, like almost 2 hours, sometimes over 2 hours, because full qualification.
Yep.
And I mean, a lot of times I'm sweating buckets, so I'm hoping that a little bit of working out, get back into shape. I haven't lifted weights since the 80s.
Wow.
So
keeping your heart rate down. Is your heart rate improving?
Yeah, it definitely is. From when I started, I mean, it was kind of hard when I started. But I mean, it's only been about a month and a week, and I'm a lot better than what I was. It's paying off.
Bronson, yo. There you go. There you are.
Yeah, I think you muted.
I don't know. Weird. I don't think I did, but hey, well, I didn't push any buttons. But yeah. So how old are you now, Anthony? 21, right? Something like that.
Shit, I wish. 50, bro. 50.
That's right. There you go. 50 years old and still working hard and working out. Racing Formula One online, of course, but still racing Formula One. You said that you're sweating buckets. What's the hardest thing about Formula One, that aspect in racing? What makes you sweat so much?
just a competition and fighting the wheel, braking at the right spot.
Oh, wait on a minute. He's around. I don't mean to interrupt you, but Hendrick has run out of talent there in the last corner there, and Rosta was right there. We were on board with Rosta as Hendrick just looped it, smashed the wall, but Hendrick has dropped that spot, and that's it. Ryan Wingate now in P2 where he needs to be, moving up the ladder fast. 17 seconds is the gap. He's got to get somewhere in a big hurry, but Hendrick has just... What happened here to the veteran driver? NASCAR is his favorite thing to race here, but wow, turned around and went head on into the wall there. Man, unfortunate for Hendrick. He had P2 wrapped up there, man. Did you catch that? I don't mean to interrupt you there, but wow, man. What a crash.
Delay.
Woo, what a crash, man. And he's watching on the stream himself, so he's got a 5-second delay, so if he doesn't comment immediately, that's because he's waiting for it to transpire, but wow, I think Hendrick needs to work out a little bit there, prove his grip, man, because he certainly lost control of that car.
Yeah, I mean, his tires, I don't know the deal on this game, whether what's bad tire wear, what's bad tire temperature, so.
Well, right now, those 27s are no good. Go ahead.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
No. Well, he's got too much tire pressure in there. That's PSI. That's not degrees. And I've been watching, as I watch the game and I watch the different tires guys move around, it shows, when they're in the 27 and 28 mark, they're all over the place. 25, 26, they look like they're a little bit more in control. When you first come out of the pits in your first hot lap or two on super softs, they're down to the 24 and 25, and those guys are right on. So right now he's got his tires way too hot. High 26 and mid 27s are not where he wants to be. He's got to bring that down. He's got to cool it off and get fast. And let's look at Rosta's. Rosta's got the same thing here, but he's pushing to catch up to number 2. Let's go to number 2. And wow, he's even trying to stay harder. Look at his tire temperatures are 28s and 27s. So we're watching him. Let's watch him slide around the track here. He probably hasn't pitted. I didn't see him his number come up here, but let's see here. He might not even be on good tires, so he might be pushing his car extremely hard. We'll ride around. Yeah, see, he's way off there. So that's telling me he's got no pressure, but his car handling is way off the mark here. So let's do a ride around with him in the cockpit view. Actually, we'll just stay right here and watch. Down the front straighter here with the number 2, and we'll ride with him for a lap or so and see where his handling is. His back tires are cooling off a little bit, but that's coming down the straightaway here. He's going to be hard on the brakes here. And a lot of pressure on that right front there. Oh yeah, look at see how his back end just wants to come around. That front's giving him no push back, so he's got nothing there.
So with this game, the tires are green up in the corner. So
right.
How do you know when it's
that's it. That's just it. That's just what I'm seeing. I don't know. They might have a different. They may be using the Crew Chief application, or they may be using the SimDash application. There's several applications that work really well with this car or with this game. So most of them are using some sort of app like that. I get the generic app because I can't ride along with them, so I can't monitor their tire temperatures personally. But I have to pretty much go off what I see here on the screen. So if I was riding around, I have the Crew Chief. I have like 3 or 4 applications that I utilize when I'm driving, but that they're probably running off that, and then they're getting the accurate information. So yeah, that's another thing you want to know is that this game here, you definitely need the app working. You definitely need all the help you can get. The Crew Chief is right on as far as calling you. Oh, look at that! He's just turning in a turn. Last corner there is not good at all. So he's really pushing to stay up front. 12 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Actually, 12 minutes and 55 seconds to go here. He's lost a lot of time on that lap there. He had a red lap there. So his turn 1 is still hot and spinny. He's really working on that wheel hard. You can see him trying to overcompensate back into this few corners here. But yeah, number 2 is not he's burning up his tires. That's what he's doing. So let's see here. Roasted 24 seconds back. He's got fresh tires, I think. Yeah, he does. But I know Hendrick definitely has got fresh tires. Well, maybe not, because he's back on the front straightaway. So yeah, who's the last one that pit? Do you remember? I don't remember who the last one in this pit. I don't even think. I don't either. Yeah. See, we need the third guy here, the guy who keeps track of all the stats. You know,
I might just buy the game just to, comment with you.
That'd be great. That'd be great, man, because you can see it live. You can actually access some stuff here. So speaking of accessing some stuff, let's access something right now. Let's go on the timing board here and look at some times here. So the fast lap belongs to the number 2 at a 123.838. Rosta with a 124 of 5.7. Excuse me, that's right, 5.74. Hendrick with a 125.235. Mr. B with a 125.811, and Donnie with a 126. So Donnie, the slowest guy on the track, which is really unusual. He wanted to get going here and attack the track, but he had a good run the other day, but I don't know if he missed a setup or something or what was going on there, but not where he wants to be here in regards to position. He's not a lap down yet. He's still in the lead lap. 54 seconds back, but yeah, it looks like he's having a tough go with handling here. Wait a minute. Is that on Donnie? Hang on. There's Donnie right here. My bad. I was watching Mr. B. Oops. Mackie would love that. Mackie loves when I mess up like that. I've called, 2 or 3 laps of a battle between Mackie and somebody else, and Mackie's like in the pits, retired already, and somebody else. I don't know. Oh boy, look at that Donnie going way wide there. Wow. Wow, man. Almost all the way through that uphill battle there. I mean, uphill straight with halfway off the track. Donnie not where he wants to be. Yeah, his handling is just not. Yeah, see that? Look at that. He's way off there.
Rosta must have made a mistake too, because he's dropped a lot of time.
30 seconds back. Yep, you're sure right. Rosta 236. Looks like he's got all his fenders and stuff pointed in the right direction. But here's Hendrick. Look at that. 2 seconds is the gap now between Hendrick and Rosta. So Hendrick again just lying in wait here, letting the prey come to him. He'll pick up that spot here. He's going to work on it again. Wow. So the battle, should I say, the game is afoot here in the second and third spot here. Mr. B not going to give up, still holding on to that P4 spot. Here he comes. He's not too far back from these guys. He's 4 seconds off Hendrick and 6 seconds off Rosta and 30 seconds off the number. Well, yeah, 30 seconds off number 2, 36 seconds off the number 2. So that's a long ways.
Yeah, but he can't get too anxious.
Oh no! He crashed right now, Mr. B, going up the hill. He did get anxious, and oh my God! And the same spot, he just back tires just barely touched the gravel there, and oh man, just when you're talking about not getting anxious, look at that, into the wall hard.
Once you see that back of that car,
yeah,
you wanna try to push as hard, but no, you just gotta calm down and keep your lines and just drive your car.
You got to stay within the boundaries and limitations of this track for sure. Mm-hmm. Same thing with F1, man. I mean, I keep trying to preach that to these guys, and most of them have understood it and taken that to heart. But you racers out there, man, stay between the lines of a track. I know you're tempted to go fast because the car can kick you a little bit faster, but always what the car can give you is not what you need to be going for. Just because you have it in your pocket, that doesn't mean you should spend it. You got to save, man. Save your car, save your, save your position, save the time on the clock. I mean, all these things are key. A little mistake like that, 2 or 3 seconds, and that cost him a ton right there, man. That cost him a ton, man. 10 seconds. He's like, he's just frustrated right now. He's mad. He's gonna start making mistakes. He's got to calm down and get the car back underneath him and try to make the gap up. This is a great student of that art right there, of keeping calm and maintaining his position there. Hendrick 88. Again, he lost control early on there in a battle with Rosta. His tires were probably really hot. Lost the position and fell back several seconds. He just kept driving, waiting for the driver to make a mistake, and now Rosta has, and he's right there in contention for that position. So again, smart driving by these drivers. You got to play the strategies, man. These are the same guys that you're going to be moving up to. That are going to be moving up to Formula One. And they're thinking about, they're seeing the whole big picture. They're lying in wait. They're doing what they need to do, and wow, man, I'll tell you, whew. This is a great opportunity for you to size these guys up in a whole different series, man, and get a kind of a window into what to expect. You fall back a spot, and Hendrick's behind you in Formula One. He's going to try it. He's going to come. You don't want to get too close because there's a Cobra back there.
Yeah. And see, the thing I'm worried about too is if they come in the beginning of the season, they're not doing too good. Somewhere in the season, they're most likely going to pick it up, and then there's going to be the problem trying to get away from it.
Yeah, for sure. Either that or going to get frustrated and just take a chance one day that they don't need to, and cost real big. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you got to continue to maintain your sense of presence, man. Your track presence, and and the big picture. You got to be looking at the big picture at Formula One for sure, man. Points are always important. Like right now, we're counting points right now like peanuts, man. And we're trying to get these guys divvied up in a car that they want. So, every point that you scored during the season is definitely going to be valuable at the end of the race here. So, I mean, at the end of the season for these car choices. So, on board now with Hendrick. Roast up front, the number 2 down all the way to P3. What did I miss here talking to you? So, I guess the number 2 did finally pit it. And, yeah, he's down. And, he's spinning it around here in the corkscrew. Number 2 on new tires. Oh, look at that. Mr. B right there. Going to try to chop inside him. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, boy. What happened here? Hendrick, the number 2 pitting and falling right into the clutches of Mr. B. Yeah, Mr. B is already mad. He's already mad. Oh, we've seen these two mix it up in in the IndyCar series. Both these guys spun each other out for the win. I don't know, man. They were battling hard. A little bit upset there, but, I don't know, man. Mr. B being the bigger guy here, you have to go watch it. That's all I can tell you, man. Yeah.
Racing incident or?
I don't know, man. I don't know. There was a gray area there, man, for me, Anthony. That's all I'm going to tell you, man. Based on previous races, they're fighting for that for those wins, man. And both these guys really had it dialed in, man. And they were getting really aggressive with each other, man. And so you have to go watch these races, man. They were both of them were a little heated, man. And wow, it was good stuff though, man. But they ended up still staying in it, and number 2 definitely dominated after that, man. And, but Mr. B is still a good third. That's all I can tell you, man. He certainly hung in there and did what he needed to do. I think he missed a couple of races because of vacation and stuff. So I think that's what's important for this thing here. Is not you can't be missing races. You got to stay here and you got to complete the races to get those points. You don't finish a race, you don't get any points, man. Simple as that. And I think that's may have what killed you for a couple of times. You missed a couple of races. One of them you just gave up because you thought you were out of line online with your language when you could have stayed in there, and that was valuable as well.
Yeah, I probably could have finished it. Maybe closer to second. A good fight for second if I stayed in some of the races and was able to, be in some of the races. But it was just, work had me. Yeah, I hear you. No, I hear you, brother. And then right now, watching the number 2, he got away from Mr. B, but wow, man. He's got a long road to hoe right here with 4 minutes to go here. I don't think he's going to be able to close the deal, man. 18 seconds back, rose to 2:36. The man with the plan in his hand right here. He's got to check out now. He's got a 3-second gap on Hendrick the Fly, 88. Can Rosta close the deal here? This would be his first online berating of the competition. He's got to stay focused. Turn me off, Rosta. Just turn me off, man. I know he watches the streams. But, man, we're pulling for him here, man. This is going to be it, man. A dominant win by a dominant driver. He's got to do it. He's got to stay in it. 3 seconds, 2.9. Oh, whoa, boy, where's Hendrick? He's not quite in the picture yet, but this could be Sasquatch Motorsports' big evening here. A second spot and now a win in the race 2. A 40-minute beratement of pain here as we watch several drivers start and several leave. But here he comes now. At least 2 laps to go here, man. You've been racing with Rosta on Formula One. What do you think, man? Most improved driver of Formula One series for sure. What are your thoughts on that? Well, I've raced, the fast guys, the slow guys, fought against a number of them. Rosta has, I'm rooting for him right now.
Absolutely.
I'm looking at it at a delay.
I got you.
He takes his time and because he's got a good lead. Just try to keep the lead. Don't overdo anything.
Don't underdo anything. Don't underdrive the cars, which is another thing too.
Right. Try to be consistent.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Hit the same braking points. If you know you're going to stay ahead, he's pulling ahead.
Yeah. Now he's up a little bit more. Now he's at 3.5. He was up to 3.5. So yeah, I think Hendrick. I'm on Hendrick now. Watching Hendrick, he made a little mistake there. Had a couple tires off, and again right there too. And that costs you, man. When you come off in any kind of race, running off the track like that, when you get on the dirt, is not where you want to be. That slows the car down, man. It slows the car down a little bit. You know, those thousandths of a second, man, are just are killer, man. So that's it. White flag. Oh, no, not yet. Not quite yet. I think he might have one more lap to go after this. We'll stay on board here with Rosta 236 as he winds around turn 1, probably for the second to the last time here. Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for him for sure, man. I know commentators aren't supposed to pick favorites, man, but Rosta has been with me from day one, man, with the ministry, and you know, he's been a supporter of me for many things, not just sim racing, man. You know, he's been a good friend. I could call him 24/7. He's given me great advice, and you know, he's got a great wife. You know, Dow Glassworks, sponsored by Dow Glassworks. Sorry, I haven't said anything about them all night, but yeah, Dow Glassworks, her website, our Facebook page, go check it out. But Rosta has been, this is well deserved, man. He kind of needs to slow down, man. I don't want him to do another lap here, man. A minute and 26 seconds. He's got some great pace here, man. He might have to do one more, as Hendrick is not going to relent. I don't think he can kill a minute and 20 seconds here through the corkscrew and to the start-finish line, but nah, there's no way. Oh boy, man! Look at that front end jump off that corner there, man. But yeah, he's got a great, he's got a great personality, man. A fantastic guy to be around. Very compliant, stays within the rules and boundaries, and yeah, I've got no problem with this man right here winning here with the Ministry of Speed. It's a well celebrated, well earned victory if he can finish it off here. I don't want to give the drivers, commentators curse, but here he comes, one more lap. White flag in the air this time for Rosta 236. Boise, Idaho is where he calls home, man. You know, a lot of people want to know what does Rosta mean. He'll tell you later on, but great stuff from the veteran driver here. He's definitely been with me for 2 whole seasons. Now about to take his first win here in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo. I told him, I said, you know, I think you're up for one of these days. He's real humble about it. You know, he hopes so, but very humble about his racecraft. But tonight I'm not going to be, man. I'm going to tell the world how great a driver he is. Hopefully here in 13 seconds here. But he slowed down a little bit, Anthony. He's down to 3-1 now. He's being a little bit more cautious now, and he's checked up a little bit.
He's got it in hand.
He does.
He's got it in hand.
There's Hendrick there behind him, but not close enough. He's just got to keep his eyes out of the mirror, up the hill through the corkscrew, and that's it, man. 2 more corners after that, and he's celebrating. They say the champagne is sweeter in victory lane. We're about to find out here from Rosta. Yeah, he's won several practice races with us before, but I don't think he's ever won an on-rain race with me.
Sound like me?
Yeah. Well, you got one, man. You got a hard one. You got Formula 1 under your belt, man.
He's getting his one.
There you go. So the defloration of Rosta 236 right here, baby. On to turn 1 for the last time. Sasquatch Motorsports, one and only driver, sponsored by Dow Glassworks, taking a win here in the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Series. Yeah, baby. Woo! All right. Yeah, you got to be stoked, man. Yeah. All right. I'm happy for him. So happy, man. That is awesome stuff, man. Wow. Yeah, man. Great job, man. Woo, man. Yeah,
nice
he can do some donuts here. Look at that. Hendrick right behind him here. Giving him the all right. Thumbs up, man. Yeah, what a great battle. Look at that. Whoa. Get away, man. Yeah, man. Awesome stuff. Hendrick and Rosta, what a great battle. The number 2 finishing P3, Mr. B and P4. Donnie Thomas bringing it to the house at P5. Oh, little contact there, but yeah, all in good fun as Rosta at 236 taking the podium tonight, man. Top step. Let me get these guys in there. That's the finishing order there. Rosta, top step. Hendrick, P2, number 2, P3, Mr. B, P4, Donnie, P5. Yeah, man, what a great race there. We started with several more drivers, but they didn't finish. What can I tell you, man? Fantastic job. Let me get some of these drivers up in the booth here. Woo, man! I hope my battery doesn't run out here on my controller, because it says it's almost out. It's flashing. Let's see here. We'll get Donnie in here. I don't know if he's going to want to talk too much right now. Hendrick, what a battle with Rosta, man. Up in front there, man. You got to tell me something about that, man. What a great battle, man. And congratulations, P2, man. Good job.
Thought for sure it was over after I crashed it coming out of that last corner, but we were able to pull a second out of it. So yeah, it was fun little battle up there with Rosta. I seen him slowing down a little bit. I don't know if he just kind of
yeah, I think he was
tires out a little, or if he was kind of playing possum on it. It was all in all, it was a good race, you know. out front racing, finishing second and third. So
there you go.
In the top 3. So
that's it.
We're staying up there with them. So
That's it.
We're good.
Yeah, that's it, man. Awesome stuff there. Congratulations anyway, P2. Number 2, man. Dominating performance tonight, man. What happened, man? I missed that. I was looking at somebody else, and I came back, and you were in P3, man. What happened there?
You know, I'm not honestly sure what happened. I filled the car up and put the car on lean just to save on fuel, and it still would have ran out, so I had to pit for gas. And it said the battery died, so it took an extra 20 seconds in the pits.
Oh, man. Wow. We watched you go in the pits there, man, but I didn't think, when I take it back, I did not see you pit. We and Anthony were talking about that. Your tires, you hadn't planned on pitting. You pitted real late in the race. I said within the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, that's when I realized that I wouldn't finish. I had to get some gas to finish.
Wow. It's unfortunate, man. Well, anyway, podium finish is better than nothing here. Winner of the first race. Good job, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. B,
good job tonight, number 2.
Family Motorsports, you had a couple of chances there for the podium. Not the best run tonight. Was it the track? Was it the setup? Combination of both? Mr. B. There he is.
It was okay. I was just trying to maintain, and everything was good. And I was hoping I'd have something for number 2 when he came out of the pits, but I crashed on the lap prior to coming around and meeting him, and my wheel was at a 45.
Oh my God!
I couldn't even keep the car going straight, so I was hoping I could play with him for a little bit, but I couldn't.
That would have been great because we were watching that when you came out. I said, "There's Mr. B. There's his opportunity," and we started watching that. But then you fell back real quick. So
I couldn't steer the car.
Oh my God, we didn't know that. I didn't know that, but yeah. Well, anyway, congratulations on your P4, man. That was a great run. Way to stick in there and got some points on the board. Family Motorsports finishing in the points, and that's all that matters, man. So congratulations. But I guess the real question is, did Donnie come in here? I don't think he did, right? Probably smoking a cigarette. What about the winner here? We haven't talked to the winner. Rosta 236, the man tonight, winning. I think it's his first online win, man, with us. It's been a long time. Rosta's been with me for the longest time, man. But congratulations, brother, man. I had tears in my eyes. I still do, man. Wow. If you were here, I'd give you a big hug, man. You did it, man. You took the top step tonight. Wow.
I appreciate it, definitely. Sure. It's about time, man. It's about time. Either way, that's awesome. But it was a really tight race. The whole first half of it, I mean, we were like, I don't know, it was just a great race. And then kind of settled in. Saw that number 2 pitted. Then he had it up in the bag, so saw that he pitted. Figured he ran out of gas or something. But ended up in first, and then I started, kind of sweating at that point. Great race, man. I'm glad I didn't do something stupid. There was a couple times where I over-downshifted, went all the way to first in the corkscrew.
Oh, man.
Barely caught it from going all the way around. I was like, slow it back. But yeah, it's about time.
Me and Anthony were watching you, and we were commenting on your how you were slowing down and not to overdrive it, not to underdrive it. That last lap there, man, you were slowing down a little bit there. I know you were probably just like, oh my God, here I come, and being really, really cautious, man. Did you know that Hendrick was right there? I mean, he could have got you if you made one mistake.
Yeah, I was watching that clock closely.
Bet.
Definitely. I did not want him to get inside 3 seconds, but he was pushing good. So, like I said, I knew I had to keep pushing, but I did back off because I didn't want to make a mistake. Not a big one anyway. I ended up making some small ones, but nothing major.
Awesome, man. Joe, tonight's your opportunity to tell us a little bit about your sponsor, Dow Glassworks. I forgot to, and I was so excited last night watching you race. I just totally forgot about mentioning that, man. So, what's up, man, with that Dow Glassworks? You got a great sponsor now. Where can we find their product at?
Find the easiest way to Instagram. It's Dow Glassworks. It's spelled with a T, so it's TAO Glassworks. And she's on there. She's making turtles at the moment that are just. They're awesome. So
awesome
check
stuff.
Them out. But, we got plenty of stuff. So
awesome. Instagram, Dow Glassworks. Go check them out. All right, man. Well, I tell you what, dude. Congratulations, man. I know these guys got to be proud of you. I know I am, man. Mr. B's got to be proud of you, man. Hendrick, I mean, we all are, man. I think I pretty much say that. Anthony, you got anything to say to Roasta here, or put your 2 cents in here, brother.
Yeah, I'm always rooting for somebody who's in the Formula One, racing with us. So I was rooting for him. I was rooting for Mr. B, Little B. Which one is it?
It's Rosta. Rosta. You're talking about Rosta, right?
Well, I mean, no, I'm talking about both.
But that's Mr. B.
Is that Mr. B?
Yes,
okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Camaro's
not here. Yeah,
B.
yeah, right.
All
yeah.
All right.
Camaro's at a wedding tonight.
Yeah.
He would have been here, but he's at a wedding.
All right. But, you know, I'm always rooting for them. And now, I guess I'm going to have to root for everybody.
Yeah. Hey, I hear you.
I mean, it seems intense over here, you know, because they're so close and the mistakes happen so often to where the positions change all the time, and they're always fighting. I mean,
it's great.
I need to watch it a little bit more.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, thanks a lot for joining us anyway in the booth tonight. Anthony Johnson,
no problem.
Formula One Toro Rosso driver, maybe. Wow, maybe we'll see what happens. You know, he might go to the Mercedes. You know, we're going to be mixing that up. But yeah, great job tonight, guys. Rosta taking his first win, man. Wow, man. I mean, I'm just totally stoked for you, brother. Congratulations, man. Awesome stuff, man. Number 2 finishing P3. Henry Pitt finishing P2. All great drives from our drivers here. Everything looked good. I couldn't be happier, man. So congratulations again to our winner. Formula One F1 2018 coming up. About 3 weeks? Hopefully it'll come out in about 3 weeks on time. If it does, we'll be there. We'll be waiting at the door as soon as it does, and we'll start our season maybe about 3 weeks afterwards. So we're gonna do some testing and make sure everything's kosher. But stick around. And next week we're gonna have another one of these Super Trofeo races since we got a week off, not doing anything there either. So we're gonna try to get these put away pretty quickly here. So I don't know. Number 2, where are we going next week, or where are we going for our next track? Should I say?
Next week we are going to be at Imola.
Imola, there you go. We know that as the track that ended the great Ayrton Senna's life, but it's going to bring us some sunshine next time. It may bring us a little rain, you never know. But hey, that's the way it goes, man. But Six Gun Johnny, say good night. Thanks for joining us. Wallace, you want to say anything? No, he said no. All right. Congratulations, Rosta. That's it. Winning tonight. Wow, man. Man, that's it. Let's go have a drink. For sure, man. Congratulations, Rosta, on your win. And yeah, we'll say good night tonight. Awesome stuff, man. All right. 3, 2, 1. Say la vie. Ciao. Bye. And good